just continue to hold on. Just continue to hold on. I feel like your energy is like so close. Like it feels so close, and it almost feels like you're at the end of a marathon and you just want to freaking break down. Like you want to just like let your body fall. And your guides and angels are like, no, it's right there. It's right there. Like we see you. We see how much this has been. And I can just feel the weight of it. I can just feel the weight of it, guys. Like literally. There is so much heaviness. There is so much history that is wrapped up in these emotions. And it's like, you are there. You are there. You can't see it. Stop paying attention to your external reality to tell you if you're doing okay. It's going to be from within. You have to hold those feelings within. Your external reality is not going to tell you anything. 111 on the timestamp. It's going to be your internal reality. And we are not taught that. We are not taught that we can create things from our own energy and the way that we are. No, we're not taught that. In such a simple way of like, it's about what you think, about what you want to create, about what you put out into the world. So keep going, keep creating, keep doing the work. And I hear doing God's work. Keep doing it. Your energy is like palpable. I can feel how close you are. But I can also feel how your body and your brain and your being just like wants to collapse. So you have to turn inward and give yourself the pep talk that you need right now. Like you need that right now. You need yourself to look within and believe in yourself. It's coming. It's here. And I almost have to whisper that, okay? I almost have to whisper that because it feels so real. And like I almost have to keep that like quiet. I feel like I'm talking quietly. I almost have to keep it quiet because it's like if I say it too loud or like in a normal voice, like your conscious self won't believe it. But I can just feel deep down that your soul knows and your soul's here for it. And this wasn't for nothing. This journey got you to this place because you wouldn't have made the same decisions if you hadn't made the other decisions in the past. I was just watching Love is Blind and they're bringing this example of like, there's so many stories where it's like, oh, like I was with the toxic person, I was with multiple toxic people, and then in this relationship they're like, but like that's not gonna happen. And then if there was one couple that was like together and she was realizing the same habits were coming out from, or the same things were coming out of her partner, and she stood on business and broke it off. And like it was a moment where it was like, I've seen this pattern, I've done this before, I'm not doing this again. And that's where like you're taking your power back. You couldn't have this before because you didn't get it. You just didn't get it. And now you get it. You get it. I don't know why, like, yeah, marriage obviously is coming up because of Love is Blind, but like also like something about like your 30s, or like something about like being around 30, or something about like that being a significant number for some reason. You still could be like younger, but for some reason in your brain, like that's a significant number. And like you could be past that, but you're looking back. It just feels like that, like it feels like when you are that age, or when you were that age, when you're going to be that age, like you're gonna think that life, like that's kind of the pinnacle. And it's like, no. I don't know why this message is coming up right afterward, but you're gonna think that's kind of like the pinnacle of like, okay, like this is when my prime is, these are when my years are, and it's like you have so much to look forward to. I'm hearing 40s, like you have so much to look forward to. So like forget that. Like also, like there's such power in like being in the present moment and literally enjoying your life in the present moment. Because if you're always thinking about the future, then it's like you're chasing that. You're not in the present moment. And the only thing that like matters in the present moment are the connections and the people around you. It's not those external freaking things. And yeah, you may be, because I think, marriage came up, like, yeah, you may be like attracting that person, but what people are in your life now that you can appreciate? What people are in your life now that you can, be grateful for? There's so much like gratitude practice that is coming up that kind of needs to happen for you to like snap out of it and be like, oh my God, wait, I'm actually really grateful for this. And also being grateful for the self that has all the things, and like the self that went through the suffering to get all the things. Like you can't speed track that process. You can't speed it up. It's impossible, because you have to learn these lessons, and that's why sometimes it is up to time. But again, they're just like reminding me, like we're getting all these messages, and it's like it feels so close. Like I just heard like, and there's a mountain over here on my TV screensaver, and it's like you're peaking. You're like, I'm here like, Everest, like the not base camp, but like you're at one of those like higher peak camps. I don't know what they're called, but it's like, oh, we got one more run. But your spirit feels ready, but it also feels tired, and it feels like it's dropped a little bit, and it feels like that there's been, a lot that you've had to deal with, and it's just been frustrating. I feel like there are some like ancestors for you that are trying to come through. I just heard like mother line. There's some support on your mother line that wants to come through and like be there for you, just to like let you know that you're on the right path, and they see you and they see all the work that you're doing, and that they're grateful for you. So I saw a post before that was like these 4 women, and they were different ages, and they were standing in a line, and they were passing this like rock like back, and it was saying something like, it doesn't need to go on. And then the 3rd woman like dropped it down before they passed it on to like the kid that was standing behind them. And it's just this reminder of like your ancestors are so grateful for the work that you are doing, and the light that you are bringing the world, and the light that you're bringing like these future generations, because it's like it's ending with you, and that's a responsibility. And I'm also hearing like past generations didn't have the tools or the gifts to be able to work through these things. There was too much maybe about survival, or even, I've just heard like survival of the fittest, and that could be in so many ways. I just got, brought images of like actually being like poor and having enough food to eat, but then also like being very wealthy and like having, needing to like either provide for a family or be the woman who was beautiful enough to be picked by the man so the family didn't go to ruin, or whatever that stress was. Like your DNA holds your ancestor DNA, and obviously, but it's like there is so much wisdom that is in your cells, and your ancestors are literally here. Your ancestors are here. I also just saw my angel number, which is 1022, and so that's beautiful. Like, your ancestors are here. They want to hold you in this space. They want to eat. They want to make ease. And they're like, we're here actually for the light. We're here for the light. We're here for you to wake up. We're here for you to see your truth. We're here for you to literally become more of you and break these chains. These chains that humanity has put on themselves. And it feels like very like spiritual, starseed, light worker energy. And 111 on the timestamp, like 1111. 1111, yeah. It feels very spiritual and very like they're coming in they're coming in for a reason for you. And I just like looking out to the horizon, there's been like so much light during this message, and it's different type of light because it's a little bit cloudy, and I'm doing this reading at night, and it just feels like there's actually so much light, and there's a different way to see things. There's a different way to see things because it was a little rainy and cloudy today, and it's like, aren't we just ready for warmer weather? But it's like there's actually so much beauty in seeing things in a different way. Yeah, your senses are like ready to open up. Your senses are ready to open up. There are beings light beings that want to come in and support you, and I feel like you're closing yourself off from them for some reason. You're closing yourself off from that potential, and there is so much potential there. Wow, guys, there's a lot of messages in here. I feel like you're ready to have another awakening, and you might be like, I'm going through an awakening right now, and it's like, yeah, that tracks. Aren't we all? Not everyone will wake up. I was about to say everyone's gonna wake up. Not everyone's gonna wake up, but there is a huge collective that is waking up. Huge. And you're part of it. Why did I have to whisper that? But you're part of it. So open your senses, calm your mind, and trust that everything is happening as it's meant to. You will be provided for, you will be cared for. I just heard will make history. Like, this is gonna go down in one of the craziest lifetimes to live. I just got shivers. That was the last message for you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for bringing your light, and I will see you soon.